She's trying to. Hey, what's up, Elizabeth? Michelle. She's trying to hurry up because I go on that video. Let's give it a listen, chat. Getting backstage.
Hey, gorgeous. How you doing?
Michelle, you're an accused liar.
I gotta tell you something first off.
What's that?
That picture that you posted today with your little scruffy beard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus God. You look so fucking hot. Like GQ magazine cover photo hot.
So outrageous. I look like a damn caveman.
No bullshit. I said at first, you look really good. And then all your other mods are like, yeah, Ski, you look good, you look good, you look good. Man, you look fucking so hot in that picture. Seriously. Like, I never flirt with you. We're just friends, right? We're just friends. But you looked so fucking hot in that picture. Seriously. Like, I might stalk you if you look like that in real life.
Michelle, you must have lied about something pretty big to be laying
no. No. If you go to Charlotte's page, go to her page, she posted, I had to private my live because I got some emails and I'm gonna have to come back live about Michelle tomorrow.
What was the email?
Charlotte.
Okay. Well, so give me a quick rundown. What happened?
So she didn't check her emails, and I sent her. Remember when I was talking to you last night? I'm like, I sent Charlotte emails. She didn't check those emails because I really did send her my bank statements and shit, but she didn't check those before she went live today. Oopsie, Charlotte. Oopsie. Because I did send bank statements and shit. I sent her my grade for my class, and it sent the date for my class when I graduated from my class on the 9th. She's gonna look like the biggest stupid fucking idiot tomorrow.
So what are you saying? You sent her information that she neglected?
Oh, I sent her everything. I sent her the day I graduated from my class that I made 86 in my class. I sent her my debit card receipts on my flights. I sent her the debit card receipt on me being at the airport, like I told you I did, through TSA.
Like the same thing you sent to me.
Huh?
It's basically the same information you sent to me in the email.
No, I didn't send you that. Remember, I told you I didn't send you that, but I sent Charlotte all that bullshit. She's gonna look like the biggest fucking idiot tomorrow because I sent it to Devious today too, in advance to make sure I look like a fucking idiot. But I gotta compliment you because I never.
Hold on, Michelle. I want to take a second, Michelle, to listen to I See What You Can't video, and I'll be the independent judge myself. Because I don't have any way of speaking, nor have I ever one time spoke to Charlotte directly. I have one in her chat and typed something for a time or two. I don't even recall what it was. But no private messages. I don't talk to Charlotte. Devious roasted me. I thought Devious liked me. Not like that. I know she's got a husband and everything. I thought Devious was okay with me. This last I knew. This is a video from 3 hours ago that someone sent me about an hour ago. It's called Michelle Lied to Ski Mask Andy. Charlotte on the web. Hold on. Charlotte on the web shows proof of what she received. Uh-oh. Somebody's lying. Oh, and Jimmy's in the chat. Oh, my gosh. What up, Hellcat? What's up, Elizabeth?
Hey, everyone.
Uh-huh.
For another clip.
She was laying that
So today
she was laying the sugar on just a little too hot and heavy right there. I couldn't help. What's up, Savage? That's not Savage. Who's that? Sanyo.
Anyway, Michelle told Ski she had sent Charlotte copies of her bank statements, proving she was in Houston. I mean, Houston.
Houston.
What's new?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, I just saw the title of somebody's live.
What's up, Cat Scratch?
It says,
Cash App.
see you next Tuesday.
Hey. Is it Charlotte? Hey, thank you, Amber. That's funny.
I think it's about me.
I want to say a thank you to Valley Girl,
Charlotte. She don't like
Town.
Yeah, she don't like being called that.
Well, I told you I sent her a receipt.
Both of y'all, especially. Thank you guys. And everybody in chat. Happy Friday.
Was it the same one that you sent to me? The one, there was a lot of stuff in there.
No. I sent her bank statements.
You sent me some stuff. You sent like GPSs and shit, like all kinds of shit. I didn't even
I sent her that like a couple weeks ago, but last night I sent her a bank statement proving that I ate behind the terminal of TSA at the airport at IAH. Because she's like, she wasn't at the airport. And I also sent her
was that her Charlotte voice? That's kind of funny, actually, Michelle. You need to work on that a bit, though. That's a funny. Michelle, listen to me. You know I know more about streaming. You need to work on your Charlotte impression. That would be a game changer. Pay attention.
Was it the same one that you sent to me? The one,
T-Mama.
There was a lot of stuff in there.
No. I sent her bank statements.
Michelle.
You sent me some stuff. You sent like GPSs and shit, like all kinds of shit. I didn't even
I sent her that
let's listen, guys.
last night I sent her a bank statement proving.
Let me listen to it, Michelle. I'll bring you on panel, but don't interrupt.
The terminal of TSA at the airport.
Don't interrupt.
Because she's like, she wasn't at the airport. And I also sent her like,
oh gosh, I was gonna bring her up.
Right.
They only take debit cards. So I'm like,
background
bitch,
noise.
here's Frontier. Bitch, here's Spirit. Here's my bar tab, and I.
Which one you flying?
Airport.
Okay, Michelle don't even listen to my question. That's funny to me.
And I was like, apologize, bitch.
To who? Just in general?
No, I emailed it to her.
Oh, I thought in real time you were doing this, like while you were at the airport. You
No,
were
I did it last night off my bank statements. I also sent her my parking receipts from Atlanta Airport. I was like, stupid. So I think that.
What is Michelle? Michelle, I'm gonna have to bring you in. All right, Michelle, let me ask you a question. Before I listen to the rest of this clip, what are you so adamant on proving yourself having went to this class?
Because I hate Charlotte. So she was like, oh, there were 2 guests in your hotel room that night. Yeah, because Cybergirl was going to come spend the night with me Saturday, and we were going to go, like, have dinner.
How'd she know you? Hold on a second. Rewind. So she can tell that you had a guest at the hotel?
Well, when I booked my room, it showed 2 guests, right?
Oh, who was the special person?
Well, I was trying to get 2 queen size beds, because Cybergirl and I were gonna have dinner on Saturday night, but she's like an hour away from me, and so I was trying to get 2 queen size beds because she's an hour away, and she was gonna spend Saturday night at my room. However, I've got text messages when she sent it to me Saturday morning saying I'm just worn out and I can't come visit on Saturday night. And I also have text messages from her saying that she was going to send, saying and showing that she sent sushi to my room on Saturday night with the receipt of the Uber Eats and sending that it said someone sent you a gift to your room. So she still paid for my sushi because she's like, you need carbs and protein for your class on Saturday. And it shows her saying, I'm sick of the bullshit. Fucking, I sent bot receipts, that you were coming in town. And I'm sick of this. I'm like unsubbing from all the DC bullshit. Because I sent receipts and people said I was lying. I've got like all the text messages from her. And Charlotte's like, oh, she booked her room for 2 people. Yeah, because I wanted to get 2 queen size beds. Because she was supposed to spend the night with me Saturday night. I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, if I was going to have somebody, like an escort person, why wouldn't I book a king size bed?
One for fucking and one for sleeping? Sorry, you woke me up with that question. He snapped me like, "Oh, Michelle, like I ain't been on the road with somebody before. One for fucking and the other for sleeping. You think I ain't got game?
One queen size bed for a big bed for fucking.
You're not sleeping in the same bed you're fucking all them people in, are you? Unless you're just disgusting.
Why wouldn't I? If I did fuck somebody, it would be with a condom.
You're gonna let their sweaty backs and ball sacks drip onto your. What? You don't get sweaty set. What fantasy land are you in where the client is not sweating down their butt crack and is dripping all over the sheets? What kind of sex are you having? I would
get 2 queen size beds. I'd get a king.
Oh, you're weird. You're sleeping in your sex juices.
Cyber Girl was going to spend the night with me Saturday night.
Nah, I'm not buying it. I think it was just like a so-and-so just a...
Oh, God, whatever. Cyber Girl was going to spend the night Saturday night. We're supposed to
Where's this mysterious Cyber Girl?
Away.
Where's she at? I mean, in real time.
She lives an hour away from...
No, where's she at? Let me ask her. Bring her up here for your material witness.
I've got text message receipts.
You can't produce her, in other words?
I have text messages receipts from her.
Michelle, can you produce this Cyber Girl as a character witness or no? We don't want her statement. We want her to give her testimony.
She's got cancer and she had her
don't say that, Michelle. Michelle, why would you say that? I'm just trying to have fun.
That was my main mod. You don't remember her?
I remember the name. I do remember her. She's been in the chat
cancer and she's had her leg amputated.
Michelle, you're just so gross. Why does that got to do with anything?
But why would I produce her on a... Why would I produce her on a live?
Oh my gosh. What the fuck was that? That was just weird as hell to me right there, Michelle. That's not cool. I'm trying to like riff with your dumbass, or you can tell the most boring story. That's what she always does. She tries to do that to Valley Girl and start like throwing out business that ain't got nothing to do with the internet. She'll try and like and it's not even like necessarily revealing exposés, but it's just like, you don't gotta do that. I don't know that person for you to be saying that stuff in front of people. That's not cool. That got weird as hell quick. Yeah, that's not cool. I don't know that to be true. Again, she tried to do the same thing with Valley Girl once upon a time with some incident in that regard. And yeah, once again, I don't know this person and even or know that to be a true situation. Now she got me stuttering. That's weird to me. Come on, Michelle. Don't be that. I'm starting to see why people don't like you, Michelle. Sounds funny, Ski Mask saying that, because there's a lot of people who don't like me. Come on, that's not cool. That make me feel bad to whoever you said they were, Cyber Girl. I don't want to know. I don't want their person's business to be out there. No, I don't even know who she I barely remember her. Now you're getting a timeout. She copies. Yeah, I don't know. I like Valley Girl. I don't mind Michelle, but when she starts acting like that, that was mean. I didn't know nothing about that person, and there was no need to. What's up, Sherry, by the way? What's up, old friend Sherry? We've been doing channel hopping. We got Sherry. I don't know if you've been around since we did get banned for a 3-day period. I was completely kicked off of YouTube, and then by the stroke of luck and God's good grace, I was unbanned. I wrote him an email and told him the actual whatchamacallit. I can write pretty decently. I would never win no awards, but I can write better than somebody who can't. Yeah, that got weird. I ain't smoked a blunt yet. Michelle, that got weird. Yeah, that was wrong. Which girl told Michelle off? Doesn't she have her own channel? Well, it's not very hard to make one. I was getting ready to get to some nuts and bolts of the situation, but that threw me for a tizzy. That put me in a tizzy. That threw me for a loop. It just derailed anything. I had a couple of questions for Michelle. I guess I'll finish listening to this clip. But I was gonna say, yeah. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say now. She got me all thrown off. Well, let's not worry about who's wealthy and who isn't. Let's worry about ourselves. Valley Girl is a very dear friend of the show. She has none. I don't even know what I'm talking about her for. But just because Michelle does the similar thing, or she did do a similar thing with some incident she alleged to Valley Girl, had no context and had nothing to do with the show. And it's like, why in the fuck are you bringing shit like that up? It just gives her something to talk about. I don't want to know that stuff though. Mm-mm. And you still let her pay for your sushi. You got to be talking to Michelle. Let's not worry about, I don't want people talking about what someone's done for someone else. It's not my concern. What's up, Miss T? Respect Valley Girl's privacy or I'm going to kick you out of the chat. You too, Michelle. You especially, rather. Yeah, what I was going to say, though, that's what it was. Should I ever back up here to ask her a question? It's not even about her, like, lying to me. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, like, is that a surprise? I want to talk to her about why she hasn't made a YouTube channel and why she's been lying to me. Michelle, you've been lying to me. You've been lying to Ski Mask, Michelle. Why is that? What are you lying to me for? What is the point? Did she lie to you? Yes, she did. But it's not about this situation that she thinks I'm talking about.
How did I lie to you?
Michelle, how come you don't have a YouTube channel of your own right now?
I do. I'm just not going live. Go look how many subs I have.
But okay. I mean, you can go live with no subscribers. Look
how many subs I have. I'm just not going live.
Nah, something else. You got IP banned.
No, I didn't. I mean, I can prove it and go live once, but I don't want to.
Because you'll lose the channel?
Well, I don't care about losing the channel, but people can go log on my shit and see how many subs I have. I'm just not going live. I'm not giving people content.
But yes, you are.
No, they can't even see my face, and I like you. I'm just talking to you. I literally do.
Well, do you like Bot? Because you was like trying to get on her panel, way superseding
fuck her. No, I don't like her. I hate her.
Well, you just want to get on her show because she has a lot of viewers?
No, I just want to piss her off.
Well, how are you going to do that? Oh my gosh, that stupid word, receipts.
I know it's dumb. I was drunk the other night. You know I was drunk the other night. You saved my ass the other night.
Oh, did I? Yeah, you realized that. You know, you would have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You could have gotten in legal trouble even.
Not like legal, because it's a one-party recording state, but you saved my ass because I would have really pissed ATN off.
That's what I was going to say. He could have got you. You're already in legal trouble if he wants to, right?
No, it's a one-party recording state.
Not this phone call. He has all kinds of leeway. He can go get your electric cut off, is what you said.
The judge said he could have. He's not going to do that.
If you start releasing the personal phone calls, you might change his tone.
Well, he's got 30 days to fix the fucking house. And so if there's no electric, they can't fix the house.
You're missing the point. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or what, but...
Nah, Ski, I really like you as a friend. I seriously do. I really do. We fight back and forth and we bicker, but I love us bickering.
Why did you make all these... I mean, I'm not even going to get into it.
I like us fighting back and forth. It's fun.
Uh-huh.
It is fun.
Oh, your little feisty side comes out and you just like to fight for fun, huh? Oh.
So do you.
No, but you don't. You say serious shit. Like, what about the lie where you said I'd scammed my people out of bail money, which was a complete lie?
What about you saying I killed my kid? Come on. I love you still.
Michelle, you don't get it. There you go again. There goes the awkwardness. Why would you go straight to that and repeat that?
But I like you. I respect you. I really do. I like you as a person.
Then you should not bring that up. That was a very stupid thing to say.
Well, I just like you as a person. I really do. I think we'd have a lot of fun if we hung out in real life.
Probably, if you consider fun.
We really would. We would have a lot of fun if we hung out in real life.
I'd go jump off the bridge. What would you do?
We'd probably get in a lot of trouble.
That's funny.
We would.
Michelle, we could have been Bonnie and Clyde back in the day, huh?
No shit.
Did you?
We
You
would
didn't
be
have no dude that
bad.
you hung
We'd
out
be
with?
like good friends, but we'd be bad in real life.
Who was your who'd you travel with and stuff when you were back being an escort? Yourself? You didn't have like a homeboy
No
or
comment.
something? Okay, so you probably had somebody like Ski Mask that you hung out with, but it wasn't your boyfriend.
No, just me.
I don't believe you.
No, I booked clients in advance, and I'd go travel to a city, and then I had clients booked in advance.
How far in advance does somebody pay for sex? That's like something you get in the mood for, right?
They don't pay for sex, but like 2
you
weeks in
whatever.
advance, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm coming to this
Blah, blah,
town."
blah, blah, blah. How far in
I'd
advance do I know
advertise
I
like
want
2
to have
weeks
an
in
escort?
advance, and I'd have people pre-book.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, this is ridiculous.
You asked.
I don't believe you though. You're lying is the point. Yeah, I did ask, but I like the truth when I ask questions.
Well, yeah, and if people didn't book 2 weeks in advance, and it wasn't going to be like a successful tour, I just canceled the $150 that I paid to pre-book.
How many times did that happen?
Rarely.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd throw my ads out 2 weeks in advance, and people would call and book in advance. And if I wasn't booked enough clients in advance, I just
Chad, what was the guy's name down there with the Scott? What was that old guy's name in Dallas the last time you were there when you still had a channel?
Oh, my friend Chuck. He was not my client. He was my friend. We were like roommates when I first moved to Dallas. Like
that was your first. That was your pimp. That was your pimp. That dude there was your pimp.
No, he was not my pimp. Oh my God, no. We were roommates. We were like the coolest roommates ever. Like his living room, he had like an 80-something inch screen TV.
Player, pimping.
No. Listen, I'll tell you about
us. How many times did you get down through there to help him get that TV, Michelle? See, you're a goer.
Oh, bullshit. Let me tell you. Let me, because I can tell you, because his charges were dropped, right?
You ain't never got to lie to me. You're not going to shock me.
I'm going to tell you the truth about him, right?
Let's hear it.
I was dancing, okay?
Yeah. And he's the one that showed you the other. I think it's the oldest tale in the book, but go ahead.
No, I'm going to tell you about Chuck.
I'm listening, all ears.
This is a true story. I thought he was going to kill me the day I met him. So I was dancing at the time, right? And him.
I didn't ask for a Michelle story like that. Here you go with the
true story how we became roommates.
Nobody cares, Michelle. I didn't ask for all that. I don't want to hear that story.
There's a crazy story.
Let me tell you how it
was. Crazy ass.
I'll tell you a crazy story. So he came to your strip club and you liked him.
This is a crazy ass fucking story. Ski, this is probably the craziest story you've ever heard in your life.
you think you got the craziest story I ever heard in my life?
This is probably the craziest story you've ever heard in your life, seriously.
Wow, you're such a fucking oversell right here. Let's hear it. Fine, you got my ears. Go ahead.
I really mean this. This is a true story about how we became friends.
Not a true one, as opposed to all the other ones are lies then.
No, my stories aren't lies, but this is probably the craziest story I've ever told in my life, and it's a true story, right? So I was dancing at this club, right? And these 4 guys came in, and they came in from a Dallas store.
You don't tell me this story no more, Michelle. That's enough of the story. That's how every bad story starts.
No,
I don't want to hear you 4 guys.
Michelle, I've seen this story about Chuck.
I've seen the movie version of this story too many times to tell you.
I'll give you his last name, and you can look him up on the fucking internet.
Don't give no. Hold on, Michelle. Hold on. Time out again. Wait a damn second. What the hell is going on? Michelle, I don't want to hear about Apple. What's up, Apple? All right, Michelle, look. No porno pervert tales, all right? Keep your sexual nonsense in check. All right, go ahead. Well, my bad. We got kids that might be in the background.
Missing out on the story.
You were just in DBS and Bombshell's chat before you came here.
No, this is not a pervert story.
Once and again, I'm second banana, Michelle. You were just shopping these stories in DBS and Bombshell's chat, and they wanted nothing to do with them. I'm like third banana.
We became best friends after the second night I met him.
What makes you think I want to hear this story? Bombshell didn't want to hear.
Big time drug dealing story.
DBS. Oh, I definitely don't give no two shits about this. Old drug deals. Oh, who cares?
It's fucking crazy.
Michelle, what's crazy is you tried to give this story to Bombshell and Devious,
I
and they
never
both
told anybody about Chuck.
You were just trying to tell him to bring you up.
I never told anybody about Chuck, and he doesn't deal drugs anymore, so it doesn't
I'm the one who
matter.
just found out about Chuck. I'm bringing Chuck to the forefront. I want the investigation on Chuck's character.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, you're trying to desperately think of something to make up. I know
No,
what
I'm
you're
not. I'm telling you a true story. It was fucking crazy.
so far. Okay, we get it. What was fucking crazy?
So I was dancing at this club, right? And him and 4 friends came in after a Dallas Stars hockey game, right? And obviously you want dances from people, right? And so I was kind of cocky, and I walked up to their table, and I was just bullshitting with them, and they were all cool. Like 4
You
guys.
said you would fuck all 4 of them for $1,000.
Are you gonna let me tell the story?
I just took the punchline and wind right out of your sails, didn't I?
No, you
Wow.
didn't. The story
Michelle.
is fucking crazy.
Don't say that no more. All right, go ahead.
They wanted to buy me shots, and they got me really, really fucking drunk. And
wow.
I had moved to Dallas, right? But Joseph, my son, was staying with my grandparents for like a month.
Good for him.
I'd moved from Lafayette to Dallas, and I was like making money as a personal trainer. Mm-hmm. And then I was training strippers.
What were you training personally? Oh, you were training strippers?
I was a personal trainer.
You were setting up strippers for giving training?
No, I was a personal trainer.
In what regard? What manner?
A physical personal trainer, and I was training strippers, and all these girls were telling me
how
much
much money they made. Strippers. Right? Training. And I was like, man, strippers. Fuck, I'm in shape. I'm gonna go strip too. So I started. You didn't have no titties though. You didn't have no titties.
Started making bank.
Okay, and tell me the rest. I know exactly who this guy is. I've known people like that guy.
I'm trying to tell you. So these 4 guys came in after a Dallas Stars game.
They got you drunk as fuck, and they took you back to the hotel, and then did you get date raped?
No.
What are you talking about? What's the point? Keep going.
I felt bad for me.
What? What did you?
Fucked up as fuck, and there was no way I could drive home, right?
Oh, this is like a bad porno.
At the time, I was staying like in an extended stay hotel.
Michelle's at an extended stay with 5 football players, and she's too drunk to drive home. Okay, setting established.
This is a crazy story.
It sounds pretty damn crazy, to tell you the truth.
No, it gets crazier.
Oh my gosh.
It gets really crazy. This is a true story. I mean, if you want to know how I know Chuck and how we became friends over the past 20 years,
I don't really
2 years.
I think I know, and I think you named your hooker or your escort name after his dog, right?
Right. And I'll tell you about the dog.
No. I know. No.
So I was so fucked up, I could not drive home.
Oh my God! Get back to that part of the story. I thought we were past this part. What happened? So you stayed there.
So fucked up. So he's like, "Well, you sleep in my house."
How many did you say? 5 of them. 5 football players. So that's like, did you get 5 foot of dick inside of you, Michelle? Is that what you're trying to get at right here? What's the point?
I'm gonna tell you how I met this guy, and it's crazy.
He was what, the housekeeper of the hotel?
No, I'm like, dude, I don't know you. He's like, look, just trust me. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my gosh, it already sounds pervy. Who says shit?
I go back to his house, and he's got.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, this story is just so blatantly filled with holes. You went back to his house? Oh yes, it is. Just like you're filled with holes. Your holes are filled.
Finish the story.
your holes are filled up with lead right now, Michelle.
But then I won't tell you the story because it's really fucking cool.
I'm good on this story. I'll hear about it on the Clip channel.
It's about drug dealing.
I don't want to hear about
drug dealing.
Still not taking me there. It's not doing it for me, Michelle. What else you got?
Yeah, so he's like, you can come back to my house and spend the night. I'm like, dude, I don't know you. And he's like, I swear to God, I won't do anything to you. So, like, he had a bed. He had a beautiful house.
What?
Right?
You say that part again, Michelle? He had what?
He had this beautiful house, right? And he had like a queen size bed. And he's like, here, you can sleep in bed with me.
Oh,
but he didn't show me any of his other bedrooms, right?
Why wouldn't
I slept in the same bed with him. But Taylor, his pit bull, slept in between us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I woke up and the dog was like to my face. I'm like, what the fuck? But I woke up before him, right? And his house was gorgeous. But I woke up before him and I'm like, let me check out his house, right?
Oh my goodness. Get to the come on.
I'm telling you. So I checked out like one of his bedrooms and I opened the door and it was nothing but fucking weed plants. Nothing but covered with weed plants. With all these like air, water things and shit, and these black like towels, paper like black bags. I'm like, okay,
yeah, so he's growing weed indoors, Michelle. You're okay.
And then I went to go check out his second bedroom, and it was the same thing. So there's like 200 or 300 fucking pot plants in his 2 bedrooms. And when I shut the second bedroom door, he was standing behind me. Now this is a total stranger that I met in a strip club the night before. So I knew I was dead. I knew he was going to kill me.
Why?
Because I met the guy before. I didn't know anything about him. And I just like walked in a house full of like probably 200 something fucking weed plants, right? And I was like,
what's the craziest part of the story ever? Like, this is not the crazy drug dealing part. This ain't crazy. What the hell's crazy about this?
Because I knew I was gonna die. Because I met the guy the day before, and I was like, "This guy's gonna fucking murder me." Like, I just spent the night
so
in
you
his house,
thought that
like, this is a fucking grow house where he's growing all this weed. This guy's.
You struck out with that damn story. Jeez Louise. That story was that was the biggest freaking airball of a story you've ever attempted to say. Michelle, you're getting kicked out from backstage. You're getting kicked from the studio. You're back in the chat. You're back in the chat. I kicked you out of the backstage. Boy, that story was going nowhere fast. I already ate a meatloaf sandwich. You're knocking me out this damn quick. Hour and 5 minutes into the show, she's trying to put me in La La Land. I know what you're trying to do too, Michelle. You was trying to be the most boring you could be, hoping that I would fall asleep and you could just hijack the broadcast. What the hell was that? What do you think she was going to possibly say? So, what was the crazy part of that? I thought it was gonna be some kind of crazy part. He don't even have like crazy drugs. He got weed. You're like not a weed dealer. Ain't that intimidating? It's like it's basically a pothead. Like nobody's running around with machine guns over weed. I mean, you can owe some money and it could be big business, but like the people that are parlaying and partaking in that, they're not the same as anybody. They're not like Mexican drug runners. They're not like black street dealers. Like. Come on now. People that grow weed and sell weed like on a big scale, they're not even like criminals usually. They're regular, like smart guys. It's all science and shit. It's all networking.
Something to give out in your pocket.
Okay, I got you.
This is why we're title for live. See you next Tuesday.
No, it's probably definitely just to chat you out or whatever. To tell you about whatever the point would be.
Well, I don't think she's mad at anybody else besides you, and I think she'll call you and see you next Tuesday.
Probably not. Who knows though? Why do you need to prove anything to anybody?
No, I don't think you. I just want to throw it up in her face. I'm sick of her calling it live.
Well, didn't we understand you never
Michelle,
something to those type of people because they are trolling you by making you over explain.
Just like that loser course does with me. Whenever he thinks great to give me a reaction and whatnot.
You're like giving out the damn blueprints to the hotel, like the basement that you stayed at, like. You're giving out like the route that you drove, the place that you ate, the pictures and videos, like definitely over-explaining. And usually
and he's like,
yeah, massive grow, by the way. He's like growing indoor weed. It didn't even sound impressive. Yeah. Next time you go to try and market that as the craziest story,
but I mean,
you need to add it somewhere a kidnapping. Like you need to have been kidnapped and an escape from kidnapping. Those are required to even be considered the craziest story ever. Literally, I can think of a better drug dealing story than
Houston has 2 airports. The place is so damn big.
Well, I get that. It's very small. It's like there was nobody in line. Like I walked straight up.
I would safely bet that Michelle's called. Michelle's lying. It's easier to see that she's lying about this than it was for that damn stroke. I'll tell you what. She had me bamboozled with that fake stroke because I couldn't believe that anybody would lie about having something like that happen to them. I very much can see Michelle live right here. For obvious reasons.
Where's the dog? Did you go get the puppy yet?
Just for the record, Michelle, I don't believe that you talked to Veronica.
Okay, I gotta sell some Steve chains.
And I think that it was.
Let's watch what Charlotte showed us.
I think it was weird that you had a mystery conversation. The story, Michelle. Come on. Uh-oh, here's the part.
My crossover and descend from from a four-story roof today. Blast it all you effing want, she says. Okay, so when y'all see videos later tonight that says Charlotte Docs Michelle, clearly you can see she wanted
Welcome
to
back, Apple.
This, right?
Yeah, I always like you in chat.
Because I'm proud as F-U-C-K. I was a broken harness certified. I'm now authorized personnel, which means I can go train. So go, Damn my butt, here's bank account receipt.
She didn't get the
I had an
puppy
awesome
today.
Trip, very short, hard work, but very fulfilling. Get your old fat ass up there doing that work. Oh wait, you can't, you're a felon. Okay.
Oh, felon discrimination. Oh, I heard that. You're trying to shame Charlotte for being a felon? Whoa, what do you think about me, Michelle? Mr. Second Class himself.
Now, let me go back and show. Do y'all see any bank account receipts? Do y'all see any restaurant receipts? Let's see. There's Reality Road Access that she sent right there.
The ID channel stories and tactics and makes them her real life stories.
Here's Frontier Flight Itinerary. That's not a bank account receipt. All right, this one says.
What's the bank account receipt? Gonna show
Spirit Airlines confirmation code. Guest information. Let me see. Is there a name in that? There's no name on that. I don't see a name on this one at all. Thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines. Your confirmation code, booking date, Monday, June 26th.
Well, put the link back in chat.
Michelle, there's no name on this.
Uh-oh, Michelle.
There is absolutely nothing. There's no name on it.
Zilch, zip, nada, nothing.
And then
that don't prove
this
shit.
One, okay, this one is hotel confirmation, your reservation. Okay, it's a reservation for Holiday Inn Express. Hotel stay Friday, July 7th, Sunday, July 9th. 1 room, 2 nights, 2 adults, 0 children.
2 adults.
Primary guest, but also baked.
Hey, what's up? You won't let me finish my story. It's a pretty cool story about Chuck.
Continue where you left off until it bores me to death again.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna fucking kill me because I was a stripper and nobody knew me in Dallas, right? And he saw the 2 grow rooms, right? And so I was like, I dated somebody that dealt coke in Lafayette. Because I thought he was gonna fucking kill me. But I was like saving money as a stripper to bring Joseph down to Dallas because my grandparents had him for like a month, right? And we wound up being roommates. And so, like, our living room was no, not roommates like that. No. Like, there was 2 recliners in the living room with a bong in between the 2 recliners and a big screen TV, and that was our living room, right? But I saved enough money to get, like, a townhouse for Joseph and I. And it was actually a pretty cool deal because Joseph was young. And so, like, I worked, like, 9 to 2. Like, 9 at night to 2 in the morning. And I had a babysitter that babysat Joseph from 9 to 2. And then I went to bed. And then he went to, like, the best, like, pre-K school. And when he was at school, I did, like, my shit, manis, petties, all that stuff. And then I picked him at 2. No, it's true. And then I picked him at 2, and I hung out.
You loud a little bit. Repeat that last part. You did what? You gave manicures and pedicures?
Well, yeah, he went to school from, like, 9 to 2, like, preschool. And then I hung out with him during the day, and then at, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I gave him a bath. And there was time for him to go to bed, like, at 8:30.
What the hell is so crazy about this?
Then I went to work from like 9 to 2.
That
and
is
then
not
I came
crazy.
home at 2. Right. I mean, I spent all my days with Joseph. It was like a killer job for like a 5-year-old.
You were a stripper. How the fuck is that a killer job for a 5-year-old?
Because I made bank and he had no idea what I was doing. And like,
oh my god,
9 at night till 2 in the morning. And so he was
Did you take your little kid with you to the strip club, Michelle?
He was sleeping.
You're trash. No, I know women like you. That's garbage. How could you do that? You took him inside too.
Take him inside the strip club? No, I had a babysitter at my townhouse.
Well, you just said yeah a second ago.
He was sleeping. He went to bed at 8:30 at night, and I went to work at 9. I got off at 2 in the morning. I went to bed, and then he went to daycare from 9
now
to
you're
2.
just backpedaling. You're backstroking your way, ain't you? You see the shark or something. What are you backpedaling so furiously for?
I went to work at 9 at night till 2 in the morning. He went to bed at 8:30 at night, and then the babysitter came over at 9 at night. So when he went to bed and I went to work, he was sleeping. And then I went to bed, and then I woke up and I brought him to like daycare, and I did all the shit I had to do during the day.
How would he meet you at a strip club and not know what you did?
Joseph was sleeping. I had a babysitter at my townhouse.
The other guy, Chuck, how did he meet you at a strip club, but he didn't know that that's what you did? Way back in the beginning.
Chuck knew I was stripping. I'm talking about my son. Joseph was sleeping when I went to work. I mean, it was a great job for a 5-year-old.
I got you. Okay. Why the fuck did your job have
daycare, which was like the most prestigious daycare in Las Colinas? Like when he was there, I went and got like Maddie's, Petty's, ran my errands and
shit. I thought we were listening to a crazy story here, Michelle. I ain't heard a drop of action, no plot twist, no double.
Oh, okay. So when I moved out of Chuck's house and I met Tim, my first husband, Chuck hooked up with this fucking crazy like Guatemalan girl. She was fucking psycho, right? And he went to go to his sister's wedding in Tulsa. His sister lives in Tulsa. She's a cop, by the way, in Tulsa.
Oh, fuck. Come on now.
Swear to God. I'll get her name for you.
Huh?
Like, I'll call Chuck tomorrow and find out what her name is. She's a cop in Tulsa.
Well, don't be sending her after me.
No, but I'll get her name. You might know her.
I don't want her
she might have arrested you. But his sister is literally a cop in Tulsa. I'm not lying to you. I swear.
That's the craziest part of the story so far.
Right. His sister's really a cop in Tulsa. But, so his sister got married, right? And so he was supposed to he dated a stripper after me, and they lived together. And she was like from Guatemala or something. And so he gave her money to go buy a dress to go to his sister's wedding, the cop in Tulsa, because that's where he's from. And she bought like this stripper dress to go to his sister's wedding, who's a cop in Tulsa. I'm not lying, that's where he's from. And she came in with a stripper dress, and he's like, "You cannot wear that to the wedding." And she got all pissed off at him, and she's like, "I'm not going to the wedding." So not only did he have 2 grow rooms in his house, he also had dungeon. He also had 3
sex rooms, like a dungeon.
He also had 3 storage units.
Oh my gosh! Okay, now it is getting crazy. He had women held captive.
No, we had 3 storage grow units also.
You go and read in the storage units?
Yeah, 3 storage units and 2 rooms in his house. And so she got pissed off at him because he left her home and he went to the wedding in Tulsa. And so when he came home, like as soon as he walked in the door, like DEA like busted his fucking door in. And he served like 4 or 5 years in jail. I was really good friends with him. I met Tim when Chuck and I were roommates. Tim is my first husband.
Right.
And I put money in his books the whole time. I mean, we're really good friends. Even my second husband, Jim was selling his car and
Michelle, that's your guy. That's your buddy. Chuck is your man.
Yeah, he was not my John. He was just my friend.
John. He's more your pimp.
He was never my pimp. I was never.
He said he was your pimp.
He was a dancer, and then I met.
He was like. He was more like your pimp.
He's never my pimp. He was my fucking roommate. Like, I'd get off of work, and like I said, there were 2 recliners. Our living room furniture were 2 recliners.
How much
and a
rent did
bong
he pay, Michelle? This dude wasn't paying you no rent.
I paid him rent.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't paying you no rent.
I paid him rent. It was his 4-bedroom house.
Oh.
He had 2 grow rooms and an office.
I got you. Okay.
He was not a pimp. He was my friend. He was my good friend. As a matter of fact, when I married Jim, my second husband, Jim had to sell a car. And Jim, like, really just wanted to sell the car for money. But Chuck was kind of hard up for money because that's right when he got out of prison. And so all Chuck did was take over, like, the car notes. Because we helped him out. Because I'm a decent person. I've been friends with Chuck for 22, 23 years. But he's always lived in Dallas. And so, as a matter of fact, Chuck is broke as fuck. He's always broke as fuck. He's always broke as fuck. So, when I went to Dallas for my classes, like, literally, the Uber Eats and shit that I ordered, I paid for everything. So, how could he be pimping me out or be my John or be my man person? Like, I paid for all the food when he came and visited me.
Michelle,
He's
you know,
always
people
broke.
like
Chuck's always broke.
You're building the case for. I mean, a pimp is always broke if you're paying for his
If
shit.
he could be my John and pay me for sex, like, no, I paid for all the fucking Uber Eats and
the crowd is in an uproar. They said this is the worst story they've all heard. They're like unanimously.
But everybody said that he came in, he was my John, and he paid me for sex. No, fucking Chuck's always broke. I paid for like the Uber Eats and shit when he came and visited me.
This is a damn snoozer of a story, though. But I finally got a cash app. It's been 2 hour and 20 minutes. Forgot what those.
Well, I'm sorry it's been so long. But everybody kept saying that he was my John and he came and paid me for sex. No, he fucking didn't.
Oh my goodness!
I paid for our
Can
Uber
you turn the camera on? Because we want to see.
It's like I'm discrediting everybody's stories because they're so stupid and they're so ridiculous.
Michelle, can you turn the camera on? Turn the camera on, if you will. Oh, there we go. What the hell is that? Oh, cigarette ashtray. Throw that ashtray out. What are you keeping all those for? Like you're gonna redo something with them? What is this? You got that? Empty that damn ashtray if you would. Golly, Michelle, that is tremendously overfilled.
I know.
Now, what do you wait until it's like flowing over the sides?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, what's up there?
Hey, baby.
All right, let's get back to the crazy story, but leave the camera on so we can like see how you tell this crazy story.
I mean, that's the story. Everybody's like, he's her pimp, he's her John. Bullshit. I paid for our fucking Uber Eats.
That's like, the story?
Well, he's broke as fuck. Like, he needed tires on his truck.
Rewind. Somewhere along the line, I must have missed the crazy part because I was tuned in and trying to find the crazy part.
Well, he did like 5 years in jail. Like, I mean, I could give his last name, but like, y'all would probably try to harass him on Facebook.
Don't give his last name. I'm waiting. Like, what about that? Oh my goodness! All right, Michelle. Jeez Louise, you just told them.
Who else did y'all try to dox?
Who's y'all?
Well, the psycho stalkers.
All right, that was a good story, Michelle. I'll give it to you. Michelle, that was a good story. I'm going to put you back in the chat. Thank you so much.
More stories about Chuck, right? So, he wants to get married so bad, right? Ski?
To in general? Is that now or back then?
No, this is a while back. So, okay. He was making money. He, like, does roofs in Dallas, right? So, he learned Russian, right? This is a funny fucking story.
Oh, you said the last one was scary or some shit and not a damn bit of scariness happened. Go ahead, though. put you on full screen. Put you on full screen. Huh? Oh, I got the Cash App again. Hold on. Hey. Okay. Oh, where'd Michelle go? Oh, she on this. What you call it? Michelle. All right, I got a Cash App. One's in the chat. Did you leave and come back? Hold on. What is going on here, guys? Can you hear Michelle? Okay, you're here. I got you. What did you put your microphone? Let me
So
back
remember
out.
that Trey guy, that crazy guy that said I was scamming?
No, not really. Hey, I got a Cash App to that person. Yeah, come on. My bad. Go ahead, Michelle. I got to try and host this stream. You're not giving me no money.
Wedding.
By the way, why do they say that you pay me to come on this show? That's a damn lie. Do I charge you to come up here?
Why did they think I said I scammed $3,000 for my fucking toe?
You actually said that one, Michelle. You're trying
fantastic.
That's easy. Yeah, I mean that's an explanation. Sure.
In fucking yeah, I made $3,000 off my toe.
It's not unreasonable. I bet you did over the 2 weeks.
No, I did not.
It doesn't matter. It's all ancient history. Why'd you bring that up?
Deflect. Being stupid. Just like I told Molly, I made $1,300 on my birthday, just to piss her off.
You didn't. Okay, so Michelle, you know, like when you're shouting out money, like, "Oh, thank you for that 25," and if I, thank you for that 100. Yes. People like keep.
I do it to piss my haters off.
I know. I can understand the sentiment. I've done similar shit, but like, don't get mad when people believe you.
My haters off.
And I just told people I had this much shit going on. Now they're using it against me. Don't get mad when they do that.
Wait, I just did to piss my haters off. So, Sadie and Mason were in our wedding.
Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise, Michelle. Back out of here you go. The more people we don't know who they are, kick from studio. All right. Oh. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. You showed your Cash App, idiot. Somebody was going to give me $20 if I let them on panel with Michelle, but it didn't come together, I guess. They sent me a $5 Cash App and said, "This is so-and-so. I'll give you $20 if you let me on panel with Michelle." That's why I said, yeah, come on. But Michelle seems to be having difficulties anyways. Michelle. See, Michelle, we could have split this $20. They were my dogs, dumbass. Yeah, I don't understand the like being the victim part when she's not. She says she has a YouTube channel. She just isn't. Whatchamacallit. No, I think that Michelle has lied to me about many things. So when she tells me she talked to Veronica this afternoon, I don't believe her. I'm much more likely to believe that Veronica would donate hundreds of dollars to Bombshell. It just seems like the more plausible. Stomach ache. Ate that meatloaf too fast. I think that the people that used to encourage Michelle to go live, aka the ones that gave her big money, I don't know how many of them there were, but I know that several of them probably don't watch her anymore. It's not the same as me. Whenever like moderators of mine get persuaded by constant barrages and attacks. I don't know much about Michelle's mods, but the ones I was thinking of, they're not like working for other YouTube channels and shit. They're not like helping out other people. Like Veronica, especially. Van Life stopped in here and says what's up. She still hangs out in the chat. Valley Girl. But there were other people like Tara, Lisa. Who's that? Somebody made a video, Michelle. Did you see that? It was like a blonde-haired woman with short hair. I don't know all these ladies. But she made a video. It wasn't a live stream. She was saying she's one of your old mods. Oh, you talk to Veronica 2 to 3 times a day? I don't believe you for a particular reason. I know that you lie about things just to do it, Michelle. I'm not going to get into the specifics. Oh man, I was having fun for a minute. Now I'm crashing pretty quick. I'm crashing. Hey, no worries. What's up, Sharon? I'll throw the link out there one more time. See who wants to join. One more time. Let me look at some other shit while we wait, though. Michelle, drop the link. I just put it in there. It wasn't that long ago. I literally just put it. Michelle, you need to understand that recording phone calls and then talking about those privately recorded phone calls publicly is a bad look. Trust me. Recording phone calls is a bad look. It's just weird to do. I wouldn't talk to somebody if I thought they were recording a phone call. I've never recorded a phone call. I mean, I have actually recorded a phone call a time or two. I ain't gonna lie. They were related to legal situations. The only phone call I've ever recorded was a lawyer phone call, just so I could listen back to it. That's it. I'll send the 20. Drop the link. I'll send the 20. Well, she's leave her ex alone. Who's bothering her ex? Me? Are you talking about whatever the hell that dude's name is? Moderator, can somebody repost the StreamYard's link? Thank you, True Crime. Yeah, Michelle, I'm not taking your link. There you go. See? You're gonna only wait. You're just to see you next Tuesday. That's fine. So you just stopped me from getting what would have been more money than you've ever helped me to get. I've never made even $20 off of having you on the show. And somebody was gonna literally give me $20, and you ruined that. What a buster. What a weirdo. True Crime Latest has a great channel. You can come up here for free with True Crime. You don't have to pay to come up. But that's just very telling of Michelle right there. Michelle, what if this person was just going to give a 20? Michelle's living high on the hog off them ATN dollars. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How's it going?
It's going good.
It doesn't. Go ahead. What do you have on your mind?
I don't understand why Michelle keeps doing this. She just keeps putting her own foot in her mouth. That's all she keeps doing.
Wait, do you have any suspicions? I think she just wants the attention.
Oh, that's all she wants is the attention. Yeah. See, before Michelle even come onto YouTube, she started with me over the Vaughn case when she said she was rope and harness certified. All kinds of stuff with the Molly stuff, which obviously was not legit, because why did she have to take it again? Michelle's not going to get a job. Michelle's not going to do anything. Michelle just wants sympathy. But the problem is she tells these lies, and then she puts her own foot in her mouth. She can't keep the lie straight.
Yeah,
Michelle, not the lie straight.
Michelle, you and Michelle have a little bit of a history of a back and forth, or what?
We do have a history. I was the first one to put a video out about Michelle.
Oh.
When she called me saying that she was going to pay my power bill, and I lived in a double wide trailer and all this kind of stuff. And her Jeep was better than my 2 brand new cars. And since I'm a Gold Star family, you know, that she was just so much better. She had all this money and all this. Yeah. No, Michelle, you're the one begging people. I am a solo parent because my husband was military and I served right alongside of him.
Oh, excuse me. Are you the woman that he was arguing with over something tasteless? I think I heard a bit about Michelle's. So she was saying some derogatory things about you. She was arguing about whether or not you had the right to consider yourself something, and she was just being distasteful. Michelle's backstage. Do you want to say anything else before I bring her up?
Absolutely. I'll pay you the 20. Don't worry, I'll send it right over. Let me up with her.
Oh, bitch,
Michelle.
I'll send 22, you nasty, skanky,
Talk like an adult, Michelle.
Liar.
Talk like an adult, Michelle.
She's a liar.
Michelle, you're the liar.
Okay,
You're the liar.
Go ahead.
What am I lying about?
You're a liar. You're not a Gold Star wife. Prove it.
Okay, right.
Don't start with that, Michelle. Argue with.
I already put the receipts up. The receipts are up. They're up on my channel.
Show your receipts. You're not a Gold Star wife. You lied.
Michelle, hold on. Leave that point alone. Leave that point alone.
No, Michelle, how are you a military spouse?
Were you with
any husband while we served?
You lied.
Yes,
everyone on.
Go ahead, Kay.
The proof is on my page. The proof is on my page. Michelle's never been with a man while he actually served. She was only there for the benefit after the fact. She married military when they were leaving and exiting. She was never there while a man served.
She's lying, Michelle? Are you denying that, Michelle? She said you just married guys that were retiring from the military, not like active duty and wars and shit. So you shouldn't be judging this woman whether or not she's like a military wife, quote unquote.
Steve, you can go to my channel and you can pull it up. You can see where I put the proof up.
I believe you. I remember hearing Michelle's side of this argument when she must have been talking to you in one of her chats. Why is she in the chat now? She's still on panel. I didn't mute her. She's talking about show receipts.
The receipts are on there. Pull my channel up. True Crime Latest. They're up there.
Am I not muted? Am I muted, Ski?
You were never muted, you dumb knucklehead. Now I talk like an adult.
You're not a Gold Star wife, bitch. Your husband died in combat, bitch. He retired from the army.
Okay. Michelle, stop talking like a 3-year-old. Go ahead, Kay. She doesn't know how to have a conversation. You don't have to defend yourself against that, Kay. Just she's boneheaded about semantics. She's arguing wordplay. It's silly.
That's all it is. That's all it is. I had a VA loan on my home that I sold right when they started with her.
You were not a Gold Star wife. Your husband had to die in combat. Bitch.
Okay, Michelle, move to the next point, you knucklehead. What else?
She's a Gold Star wife.
Why do you care?
My husband medical out of the army and died from his injuries that he incurred in the
army. I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry that Michelle is that rude because she's used to just everyone treating her like a shithead. So I think it affects the way she treats others. It has to be.
No, Michelle. People are treating Michelle good.
You got nasty, saggy titties with the
oh my gosh, Michelle!
I've ever seen in my fucking life on your.
Oh, what are you judging this woman's body for, Michelle? You got tuna can titties.
No, I don't.
What are you doing?
Another picture of my titties.
I have my husband's name in the flag on my chest, upper chest, not on my boobs.
Okay, Michelle's just gonna take anything and make it sound terrible. She's still here. She's just gonna yell. I wish you would talk to this woman normally, Michelle. Can you do that?
Yelling, she's a piece of shit.
Michelle can't have a civil conversation.
Calm down. Okay, let me hear that part.
I didn't need anybody to pay my electric. I had an electric shortage in my home, and the electrician came that day, and they fixed that.
And I was gonna pay her electric bill.
You were probably saying that snidey though, right, Michelle? You were just being like a
no, Ski, I was not. She's got an autistic child, and she
don't talk about people's kids. You don't like it when people talk about your kids. Sorry, Kay. She does not like it when people talk about her kids, but she's
the difference is I'm raising mine. You know.
That's a good point, actually. Michelle, this woman's raising her kids.
Michelle ever raised a child?
Yeah,
I think it's pretty, and I don't want to get it here, and I don't want to do the name calling.
Yeah, no, the kid talking. No, the kid talking.
Exactly. Why would you go under an escort name under your daughter's name?
So can tell Ski what happened.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Let's let the lies go. Come on.
Shut the fuck. There's no lies. You said
Michelle, you've never told the truth a day in your life.
Shut the fuck up.
Adult life.
No, ma'am. You don't talk to me that way.
Oh, bitch, you deserve it, you white trash fucking whore.
You're racist, Michelle. You can't call people white trash. You're racist.
Michelle, I got a cardboard box for you here.
Oh, Michelle, hold on. Michelle, you can't be calling people white trash. That's very
There's more
racist.
equity in my house than you did on your piece of shit fucking little fucking cardboard looking house.
Oh my! You wanted to call her trailer trash, Michelle. That's
Michelle,
racist as well.
did you pay a penny on that home? Have you ever worked?
Trailer trash.
Have you ever worked and paid a bill in your life?
Yes.
Michelle, she's asking you a question. You're talking about her titties still. She's asking you when was the last time you had a regular job?
Me?
Yes.
Want to work Turkey and Ida for Eberl.
Michelle, it's online. The date you worked for Eberl, it was like a month.
Oh,
on your application for the Georgia.
How much I made a month? $12,000.
Michelle, it's public record. It's all. I put it on my page.
Time out. Let me ask you, Michelle. Stop for a second. Michelle and Kay, what started the fallout? So Michelle, she was just disingenuous from the beginning?
Okay, I will answer that. Michelle was doing this Molly stuff.
Michelle, let me answer. Go ahead, Kay.
On this bond, and she reached out to me because I've done true crime for years, and she reached out to me over the bond case because she was. Yes, you did, Michelle.
And I was having problems with Molly.
Michelle, you're not letting a woman speak. Only time you talk over people is if you're scared of what they're saying. Let her lie then. Let her get her story out. Then you can just. Oh,
the recording between me and Michelle's online, so the proof's better, Michelle.
So was it a disagreement from the beginning where you guys never?
No, she reached out to me.
Okay.
I didn't need my electric bill paid. Oh my God. Okay, Michelle reached out to me because of Molly. Because of Molly and the bond case. And
okay,
I don't know.
Don't lie. Who reached out to who, bitch?
We'll move on.
She reached out to me because Molly. She had a problem with Molly. And Molly would not let her talk because she was rope certified, and she put this damn rope and all this stuff, and she was on Molly's Patreon, and she reached out to me because Molly supposedly done her wrong. Michelle, the video recording of your own words is up, so stop. Stop, Michelle.
Michelle, why don't you be real with this person for a second? They're not trying to throw you under the bus. Well, time out.
I'm trying to be a civilized human being.
Yeah, she's trying to.
You're not civilized. You made a hate channel against me with a hard on against me.
Oh, honey, I had my channel long before you. I had my channel long before you. Long before you. Those videos are privatized because they're about a missing 5-year-old daughter, little girl. My channel was there long before you, Michelle. Long before you. Go look.
You made a hate channel against me 8 months after you had your little hard on for me.
Michelle, the video I posted you was before you had your channel. Michelle, before you had your channel, I posted the video of you.
You admitted it, bitch.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
She said something about you admitted it, B word. I don't know what she's talking about, though.
Admit it. I haven't. The video I posted of Michelle was in August of last year. Before Michelle had a channel. Before Michelle had a channel.
Michelle, before you had your own channel, even, she's saying.
Then show videos, bitch.
Well,
the video's up there. The phone recording of me and you.
About anything besides me.
She just has videos about them 5-year-olds that went missing or something. They're not up now because
there's nothing on her channel.
They're not up now because of the fact that it's about a 5-year-old. She said that's understandable.
It's Summer Wells. It's Summer Wells missing from Kingsport, Tennessee. Anybody can do this.
Do you have besides me?
She just said Summer Wells, which is like a national news story.
How many videos, bitch?
Well, it doesn't matter how many. She had different material besides you. You're trying to say this woman is on the channel.
She makes videos on me every day now, Ski.
Huh?
Michelle, you're lying.
She makes videos on me now every day, Ski.
You're lying, Michelle. Okay, I don't know how to clip. I don't know how to do any of that. You're lying.
She said you're lying, Michelle.
Every day, Ski. Go look at her channel every day.
Please.
She's a hater channel.
Okay, this right here can be solved and we can prove who the liar is. Michelle, I haven't talked yet. I haven't talked about your greasy, oily hair. I haven't talked about your nasty fingernails and how you don't bathe and how you lie and scam. And I've never asked for a dime for
you do
anybody.
every day, bitch.
What was that,
Okay,
Michelle?
prove it.
Go subscribe to her channel and watch her videos about me.
Steve commented on one of my channels.
Yeah,
On my
I think I
channel.
watched- yeah.
You're a nasty, greasy cunt.
Oh my gosh,
And you're using false valor.
No, come on now, Michelle. She ain't said nothing about your looks or your anything like
Yes, she
that.
does.
Not on this
her
phone
channel,
call. She
every
has
time
not.
she fucking go look at
Michelle,
guys. Subscribe.
okay,
and then
anybody can go
unsubscribe.
look.
She
Michelle's
talks
lying,
about
and
my
the proof is
looks.
there.
Moderators have already verified it.
Lies
The
about
moderators
me.
have already verified it, Kay. You're good.
Oh, I know, because I don't lie. See, that's the one thing Michelle can't say. She constantly lies.
No, I don't lie. I don't lie about shit, bitch, and I back it up with receipts. And you are so disgusting. You even lied about your daughter having cancer.
Okay.
Bitch, don't even start. My daughter died fucking 3 months ago. Don't fucking start there, you nasty whore.
Put her on mute. I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry about that. All right. Don't let Michelle work you up. Michelle, you always like doing the shit you want people to not do to you. Okay.
My fucking daughter died March 3rd from stage 5 cervical cancer, and she had 2 kids, a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. I sold my house to go take care of my daughter. Michelle, don't do it. Don't even go there. You lying.
If I unmute her, she's going to be disrespectful. She's on volume
She's
low.
always disrespectful. That's the thing. She's always disrespectful.
You're unmuted, Michelle. Don't talk about this woman's kids, though.
Really?
Well, you're an idiot. She's stupid. I muted her again. I want to kick her off. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to like. If you want to talk to her, that's fine. But that's a stupid thing to say. Michelle, you're just saying dumb shit.
Ski, she didn't die.
Oh my god.
How do you know that, Michelle?
Why do you say that?
What's my daughter's name? What's my daughter's name?
She doesn't know.
Those receipts.
She don't know. Look, you don't even know her daughter's name to check.
I'm not gonna.
You dox everybody on the planet. Oh yeah, now you don't want to dox. Well, yeah, whatever.
Dox her?
Michelle,
please go ahead. Go ahead, and I'll tell you if it's true. Do it right here so I can confront you. Please. What's my daughter's name?
You want me to dox, Ski?
Michelle,
tell me my daughter's name.
Do you want me to dox her, Ski? Tell me not to dox. You want me to dox her?
I'm all for it, Steve. I'm all for it. Tell me my daughter's first name.
Birder, go for it, Michelle.
I think it's Candace or Mandy or something. You told me her name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Candace is Summer Wells' daughter, the 5-year-old that's missing.
Mandy.
Mandy, I have 4 daughters and none of them start with the M.
Bullshit.
Well, Michelle, she's not gonna lie about her daughter's name. She's not that type of person, I can tell.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She moved.
My daughter's name is Christy.
To take over her daughter's house.
That was my sister's name. That's a great name.
My daughter that passed, her name was Christy, and she died March 3rd. So anybody go look it up. I don't give a fuck.
I said Candace, it's Christy.
So Michelle, her daughter passed away. Yeah, don't. This is such a gross conversation, Michelle. Why do you like? What's your son's name? What's your dead baby son's name, Michelle? Let's just talk about it. Okay, how did Jonathan die, and how long has he been gone?
Sid's, he passed away February 11th.
Our murder?
No, he didn't. He ran away from home, and you're lying, and you're ashamed. He didn't ever die. You're Jonathan. What did you say his name was? Man, that kid's 17 and plays for the damn varsity basketball team. Stop lying about him.
Yeah, I wish he did.
Quit lying and trying to pretend you have a dead baby.
At least I'm not escorting up under my deceased daughter's name.
It's the same thing. She's not using her daughter's name as a escort, she said.
I'm not an
That's pretty low class.
It's very low class. You've
never been a mother, Michelle.
Oh, darling, I have. I've got so many football, baseball pictures of me on the field.
Oh, my God.
Well,
really?
I think you guys have more in common than Michelle would take a second to acknowledge. Michelle, shut up for a second.
Michelle,
you guys both have military wives. You both have said
beautiful. You're disgusting, and you're lying about your husband's false valor.
Okay, whatever. Whatever, Michelle. Michelle.
You're not.
Too bad Michelle can't ever just like come to a common ground. Michelle, why you can't just like be a normal human? Let this lady say.
She's not a full star wife. She lies.
Who gives a shit about that? Be normal for a second.
No, that is
okay.
A big deal.
Go ahead. Kate.
Okay. If it's a big Gary Sinise. Gary Sinise, Snowball Express. That is for Gold Star families. There is a video where me and my son were at.
He did not die while he was in service.
Oh, shut up with your semantics, Michelle. She just gave you the receipts, as you call them.
The receipts are on my page. The receipts are on my page. Go look and see.
You have to be in the military to die to be a Gold Star wife.
Oh my gosh, here goes semantics again. And you care
Michelle,
about
have you ever been with a man while they actually served? Or was it only retired or out of service?
3 months before we got together. You have
okay, exactly. So you didn't serve
and die in service. He was out of
Michelle.
the service, bitch. You're not a Gold Star.
I'm not calling her names, Michelle. She's not calling you names. Have a little respect for yourself.
She's a liar, and it pisses me off.
There's 2 names.
No, Michelle, you're the liar. Michelle, you don't bring receipts and you don't bring proof. And you lied on Charlotte today.
When he died, you are not a Gold Star wife.
My husband
with a 3-year-old.
Michelle, my husband medicaled out because of his condition, and he died 100% service connected. The military pays him.
He was not service connected. He was disconnected.
You don't got to keep explaining it.
Yeah, how do you know that, Michelle? Come on, I can show you my military ID.
Oh, wow. Because he was out of the army? Who gives a fuck? He had to be KIA, bitch, to be a Gold Star.
Hold on, okay, let me ask her a question. Okay, hold on 1 second. Michelle, what has this woman done besides this little nonsensical title that she's claiming? What else has she done that got you so damn bent out of shape?
Because she lied to me.
Oh, a lot of people lie. Even if she did or didn't, you think she lied to you? What else?
But she's lying to everybody on YouTube. For
she
be a Gold Star wife, your husband.
Oh my God, Michelle! I never even heard this term until I heard you talking about her the other day. I didn't even know what a Gold Star wife was. It sounded like a hotel, like elite club or something.
Okay, to be a Gold Star wife, your husband.
I don't even know. I get it already from your conversation. That's enough. I get it. So she says she is. She can prove it. You deny her proof, which is
her husband was out of the army when
stalemate. What else?
My husband medical because of his injuries and died 100% service connected.
To be a Gold Star.
One of the moderators already verified this statement. Michelle, what in the hell is you? What do you care? You're arguing.
Michelle, have you ever been beside a man when he actually served for this country? Have you ever sat and waited for a phone call?
Your husband
3 months before. What? So you're not a military spouse.
Your husband has to be killed in action to be.
Michelle is like just gonna browbeat you about this one particular. Hey, Michelle. No, you're just gonna browbeat her about that same little angle. That not a Gold Star.
She's a fucking liar, and she's using Faust Baller.
For what? For what gain? I've never dropped my cash out. I've never dropped my cash
out. You're a fucking liar.
Michelle, she gets a check from the government, the military, she said, on behalf of her deceased husband. Did you miss that part? Michelle, she gets a government check from her on behalf of her deceased husband.
From the DOD.
The DOD.
Dead and she's getting his Social Security.
I get Social Security and DIC. Don't even go there. You don't have a clue, Michelle.
On your kid too. That's how you live your life.
No, wrong. Michelle, I make $70,000 a year. Don't even start. From my husband.
You are not.
And it's not Social Security.
You are not a Gold Star wife. Stop lying.
Oh my goodness.
You're not a military spouse, so stop lying.
I am a retired military spouse, and they took my pink card when I got divorced, bitch.
Stop calling her
You realize that they did away with pink cards like years ago. All the cards are one color now.
Want to bet my card was pink tan?
But they did away with that. How long ago?
I don't know. I got mine in 2017, bitch.
Exactly. They did away with that a long time ago.
Well, my card expired in 2022.
But you don't have that now, do you?
No, because I'm
retired military spouse. That would mean to me, any logical person would mean retired military spouse.
Wife, because a Gold Star wife means their husband was killed in combat. Your husband was
My husband was killed 100% connected to his injury sustained in action, Michelle. That means he got hurt, severely hurt, and then they kicked him out, and then he died from those injuries from a fucking fall. So go away.
You explained that very well. Michelle's just a bonehead.
Star wife is a husband.
I don't need titles. I don't need titles. I know what my husband did for this country. I know what I did for this country. And I know that I have a 10-year-old that suffers missing his dad every day.
I'm sorry for that. Do you have any second question, perhaps? Because she's going to be stuck on that gold star thing. So
I just want to know, why keep lying to people? Why keep saying that you? She said she was rope and harness certified.
Your husband was discharged and then he
died. Okay, get your point out. Michelle's just going to keep yelling. My bad, Kate.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, Ski! I just called you Etienne. Holy.
Okay. Michelle, why do you keep throwing cash apps to supposedly get a job, saying that you pay bills?
I'm not even starting another channel, bitch. I've been off for 3 weeks.
Michelle, you got everybody to pay for this class so you could get this job that you were supposedly already certified for. Remember, you went on Molly.
My class on Sunday.
Michelle, no. Let's go back a year. Reverse a year ago. You told Molly you were rope and harness certified over the bond case.
I got certified as an instructor on Sunday.
Okay, where's proof you were certified back then a year ago? Where's proof you got certified this week? No, you won't do it for any of YouTube because you're lying, Michelle.
I know. I can drop those certifications for you as well.
Then drop them. Drop them.
Bitch, I will.
Bring receipts. You say you bring receipts. You never bring receipts.
I can bring receipts out the ass. Why don't you bring receipts that your husband was killed in combat? And that
Michelle, the fucking receipts are up. The receipts are on my channel.
Your husband.
They're on my channel.
You're not
on her channel, Michelle.
Wife.
Michelle, the receipts.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, Kate. She's gonna be stuck on that point. You know, I don't know if you've ever had a conversation like this with her before, but she's gonna. Michelle, do you have any questions for her?
It's video recorded. It's video recorded before she started her channel. The video's up.
I believe I've seen that video before, actually, where she's talking about being an expert
with military people, and she's lying, telling them that she's a Gold Star wife.
Michelle,
everything.
Michelle, she explained it very articulate.
A Gold Star wife is married to someone that was killed in combat.
Her husband died from injuries that he sustained as a direct result of combat. He just didn't die immediately. Michelle, you and your damn semantics are for like 3-year-olds. Because Michelle, she's very much explained exactly what the situation is, and you're grasping at straws. Grasping at straws.
She's grasping.
You are grasping desperately at straws.
Michelle, you brought the Gold Star thing up, not me.
Exactly.
None of your fucking business.
Because you're a liar.
What did she just say?
Michelle, the proof's up. That shows the papers from the military that shows he died 100% service connected from his injuries.
White trash piece of shit.
Oh, you little racist. See you next Tuesday. You're so gross. Racism.
You know, the thing about it is, Michelle, I'm not asking for money for people to pay my bills, as you are.
So the thing Michelle,
what are you doing with all the money you got? You said you paid the bills. You didn't.
Well, what about the fact she gets like an extra $5,000? She don't even have no damn bills. What bills does she need money for?
Exactly. Michelle. She don't pay any bills.
Like just now.
The government pays for everything, and you probably get $5,000 a month off of the government.
No, it's from her husband's service, Michelle. Like, you should.
Okay, well, and explain that. Can you explain how I get that money?
Right. If she's not a gold.
My child has autism, and he gets no disability. None. I've never applied for him for disability.
You get a check on your son. You get a check.
Michelle, well, you can't be telling a woman to check on her son with your type of history as a mother. That's just gross. Stop it.
Michelle, you get a check. You get a check because you fucked in the head. You are fucked in the head.
She is on disability, ain't she? I forgot that.
Auburn, bitch.
You're what? I'm sorry?
I might fuck you up in Auburn, bitch.
In what? What was that, Michelle? You're going to fuck her up in what?
Bitch, I live in Kansas, so I don't know what the fuck Auburn's got to do with this.
You live in your daughter's house in Auburn that you took over, remember?
Auburn. She's talking about trying to dox. So should I kick you off, Michelle, because now you're trying to dox?
I live in Kansas. I live in Kansas. A storm just come through. Southeast Kansas. Google it. A storm just fucking come through, and I was in the storm
No, you
shelter.
don't. You took your daughter's house over because you sold your house. You
That's
didn't
like
have shit.
it's not that far from me.
I went to take care of my daughter. I went, but she didn't own a house, Michelle. Don't even go there.
So Michelle knows an awful lot about you, or so she thinks. Is that because she was
She
friendly
told me
with you?
everything about her fucking life.
Well, how did she tell you all that?
You don't know a damn. Me and Michelle had one conversation over Messenger, and it was about 10 texts, and then she called me, and then I recorded the call and I posted the call.
She made me feel sorry for her because she said she had no electric.
I had no electric because I had a short in my house, and the electrician come that day. Michelle, if I was trying to scam
you and your
you,
autistic son, you tried to scam me out of money, bitch.
oh, I asked you for money. I asked you for money, Michelle. I asked you for money.
$700. $700.
You're a liar, Michelle. The video is up. You're lying.
Yeah, show that, Michelle.
You offered to pay a bill. I said, I don't owe a bill, Michelle. I do not owe a bill, Michelle. I have an electric problem, and the electrician come today. Do what?
Michelle, do you have any questions, or like, do you have? Why don't you like this?
I got receipts.
Oh my God.
Bring the receipts. Bring them right now. Bring them.
Yeah.
Michelle, your own words are recorded. Your own words are recorded, Michelle.
I got receipts, bitch.
Bring them. Bring them. My receipts are up.
$770.
At least tell us what they are.
Really? So I asked you to pay that?
You didn't ask me to pay it, but you were hinting for me to pay it, and you knew I was because I had a big heart.
Who is
okay, Michelle? In the video I have up, I plainly tell you I do not need you.
On my Facebook Messenger.
Okay, show them, Michelle.
Who is
okay,
that?
Michelle, there is a video recording of me and you where you say you'll pay my bill, and I say I don't need help paying my bill. I do not need you to pay my bill. I do not owe a bill. It is because I have electrical issues. Okay, bring the proof. Bring it.
Okay.
My video's up. My video's up.
Put half of the videos up, Ski. She tried to con me out of $770.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You white trash.
Steve, can you not just play the video?
I can if I knew what the hell she was talking about, but I don't want to interrupt you guys' conversation to listen to a piece of evidence.
It's on my thing, True Crime Latest, and it shows the audio of Michelle. It's from August of last year.
One of my moderators, find that video, please, and put it in the chat.
True Crime Latest.
She didn't put the first half.
One of the moderators will find it. It's the True Crime Latest. Is on your channel from last August.
But she did not put the first half of the conversation up.
I put from the minute me and Michelle started talking.
Bitch, you tried to scam me out of $770.
Michelle, the video plainly says, Michelle, can you mute her for a minute, Steve?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the video plainly says, Michelle says, well, I was going to pay your bill. I said, Michelle, I do not owe a bill. I have an electrical issue. I'm putting my house up for sale so I can go be with my daughter. I do not owe a bill. I do not owe a bill. The electrician just left my house.
So
I never asked
you refused anyways, either way.
Yeah, I refused it. I never said it was a $707. I said my bill is paid. Yes, I do not owe shit.
I was going to pay your bill. How would I know how much her bill was, Ski?
Michelle, I don't have a $600 power bill like you.
She said she said you don't know.
Home. How would I have a $700 power bill?
How much did I know her bill was, Ski?
She says you don't. You're making that up, is what she says.
Michelle, I've never had a $700 power bill. The house was 1,200 square foot. It was me and my son. How did I have a $770 bill?
Is that person sorceress or character witness for either of y'all?
Trashy cunt.
Stop with the name calling.
She's been following the whole thing. Sorceress is good.
Ski, why did I say I was going to pay your bill if I didn't know it was $770?
Michelle, I've got the audio recording of you where I told you I don't need you to pay my bill.
Bitch,
so stop lying.
I got the fucking receipts.
Show it. Show it, Michelle.
Why did I say I was going to pay
True Crime
bill if I didn't know how much your bill was?
True Crime.
Yes.
Yes.
True Crime, I love you lots, and you know I do. Please do yourself a favour and don't argue with it. Ski, you're doing well. you know, you're doing well tonight.
love you. I'm
Do
out of
yourself,
here because when I said I
a
was
favour
going to pay
and
your
boot
bill,
that
how would I know
fucking
it was
hateful
770?
bitch off here. You are better than she will ever be.
I'm gonna kick Michelle. Michelle, you're
Thank you
cool.
for can I just say thank you
Go
for
for it.
standing up for a woman who's lost a child. Nobody
Yeah, that was
in this
you.
goddamn world deserves the pain any mother feels. For once tonight, Ski, I might not watch a lot, but I'll give you the good grace for sticking up for this woman. This woman is speaking the truth. All this shit that True Crime's talking about comes from Molly. A pure hatred for Molly.
I believe her.
Can I just say thank you for letting me on? You didn't know who I was, madam. True Crime, I love you, girl, but please do not let that bitch drag you or your daughter or your husband down. You deserve fucking better. No mother in this goddamn world deserves the pain me and you have gone through. And don't you dare have to tell anybody or prove to anybody about your child. I love you lots, Skill. I'm going back to Box Live. Ski, thank you, Ski. And I mean that, thank you. And I've said it in Box tonight. This is what annoys me about you. You do talk some sense sometimes, and you know what's right and what's wrong. Please don't let her keep running her mouth away about dead children. It's disgusting. Children should be a complete no-go and a complete no-go in this area. But thank you very much, Steve, for letting me on. I appreciate that. I'll let you go back to your life. I'll let you carry on True Crime, but please don't let it get to you because I'm gonna fucking flip if she carries on. Right. Thank you very much for letting me on my say.
Thank you,
everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.
I always bring receipts. I'm not a liar. The receipts are there. Michelle's never brought a receipt. Michelle is a camera hoe. You know, if she was actually in Houston and doing those classes, she would have had her face in that. Michelle has to be on camera all the time. That's what she does. I probably got 10 videos on there. Most of them are regarding Michelle. The ones about Summer Wells, you can see when my YouTube account was created. I think it was like 2018. And I privated all the videos. I took a long break from YouTube because the Summer Wells case really got to me. Small child missing. She's been missing for 2 years. And it really got to me. I was really involved in that. So I privated those videos because it was just really hard to watch. And then Michelle reached out to me because of Molly's channel. And that's how this went. I brought all the receipts. Michelle, when it comes to Michelle bringing receipts just now, she had to back off and get off panel because she doesn't have any.
Yeah, she was trying to run away. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, she thinks she can talk over people and do whatever. I've never dropped my cash up. I've never asked anyone for money. Me and my son do just fine. He misses his dad. I miss my husband. It's been 3.5 years. And then my daughter, she died. She passed away March 3rd. Ironically, my other daughter got married the same day. And my daughter didn't stop the wedding because it was her sister's dying wish. I'm going to stay alive until you have this. Don't stop your wedding because of me. So it was a bittersweet day. I had one pass and I have one also getting married on the same day. And that was this year. When I sold my home in Kansas, I am in Kansas right now. I went to take care of my daughter. And I just moved back about 3 weeks ago to Kansas.
Southeast Kansas ain't that far from Tulsa.
Exactly. I'm only like 2.5 hours, about 2 hours from Tulsa. So I'm at the bottom. I'm maybe 15 minutes from Joplin. I mean, that's
Wichita. I know where Wichita is.
Wichita's way up there. Wichita's probably 2 hours from me. But I'm right outside of Joplin.
Right. Wichita's right in the middle of Kansas.
Storm's just through tonight, but I always bring receipts. I don't clip Michelle. I don't know how to clip. I don't do any of that. I put maybe 10 videos up, and it's just to rebuke what she said with my proof because I am that type of person. If you say something and it's wrong, I'm going to prove you wrong. I've never clipped her. I don't go any day. I went live over the tray. I was the one that put the tray messages out. It was me, and then Trey went on bond.
Just like your friend sorceress said, don't let what she said or what she tries to say. It's not the truth, but she's so damn loud that she'll try and make you think it is or make it where you can't unhear it. I don't.
No. Michelle doesn't bother me. I know the truth. I speak the truth. I don't have a reason to not speak.
She had every chance to talk to you, and that's how the conversation went. So
the day of that video, when I recorded her, I was actually getting my house ready to sell, and I had a little bit of paint up under my fingernails. My nails are done, obviously, and she trashed me. My nails were nasty. Michelle, have you looked at your nails and toes? You are very, very dirty. You have no business to talk about anyone. I was hot and sweaty. She made sure I cammed up and everything. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, she's a scumbag in that regard, definitely. So for the way she set people up. She knew more about she knew what was going on.
Oh yeah, like I said, she could bring receipts. She's yet to do it. She doesn't do it. She always talks over, and everybody's just really tired of Michelle. You know what would be like breaking news if Michelle said the truth about anything? That would be like
so obviously she lied because she scammed a lot of money and then didn't go anywhere and do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. All them people giving her money for classes and equipment and this and that was just going for Tito's and whatever else she's over there doing.
Well, the thing about it is that if that video, the thing that she put out outside of Houston Airport, where she went outside to smoke, was legit, she had a rental car. Yeah. So why was she in the bar eating and drinking and then going outside to smoke? Why didn't she get in a rental car and go to her destination? She had a room booked for people. So she was waiting for Taylor Love work in the airport with some poor man, sucker, to go there. Because why would you sit and smoke outside an airport when you could get in your rental car and go?
Exactly. There's no point. She was meeting up with somebody, most likely.
Oh, yeah, more than likely. I mean, I don't know for a fact, so I'm not going to say for it a fact. Like I said, I don't lie, but that's my opinion, and I honestly believe that. But you have to be really sick in the head for a child, one, especially that you didn't raise, and to escort and sell your body under your daughter's name. That's really the lowest of the low. I just don't.
I can't even defend her. I was gonna her defense. She has a defense for that, but it's not even worth it defending her because she doesn't deserve a defense.
And then letting your husband, wasn't ETN's dog named Taylor? One of the dogs, the one that she had put down. You let your husband name your dog Taylor, and now ATN is supposedly paying Valley Girl for these dogs' care. He didn't care enough about his own damn dog.
Yeah, I bet you Valley Girl's not getting paid, unfortunately, if I had to take a guess.
It would be nice if Valley Girl actually spoke up, but I understand her position.
Well, I mean, Jiminy Christmas. If you had to see Michelle in the flesh, you'd probably 10 times a terrorist. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She was going to go to Valley Girl's husband and lie about the nature of her and I's friendship, just out of spite. So
I know.
Like that.
She's so spiteful. And that's the thing. Michelle's never paid any of these bills, just like she talked about that ugly ass wine rack. Well, it was marital property. I know. Why would you fight over that? But for her to sit there and say, well, I guess we both paid for it because he paid for it, but we were married, so it was marital money. That tells you a lot about Michelle. Just because you're married to someone doesn't mean their money is yours.
Only to people like Michelle it does. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason she married him.
Of course, she dollar signed when she met him, I'm sure.
She never paid a bill.
Well, you had a good point that none of her husbands were active. She's married to retired military dudes.
Exactly, and like you said, he was out 3 months. That does not make her a military spouse. A military spouse, in my mind, I don't care about dictionary terms. You were there beside that man. You were there when he got off that plane, when he come back from deployment. You were there worried about him every day. That's what a military spouse does. You maintain a home. You maintain the kids while he's gone fighting for this country. That's what you do. Michelle's never done that.
Michelle does pay her car insurance. Just saying, Valley Girl chimed in. That's
wow. But okay, Valley Girl. Okay, good. Kudos for her. She pays her car insurance. But why doesn't she get the military disabled plates off her vehicle?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's kind of
why is she still running around with ETN's plates? The handicap plates.
Oh man, that's not cool. Especially for someone who's
it's
trying to get
in the divorce. She has to get it in her name. She's had over a year. What did she do with all this money? That she was getting spousal support and all the bills paid and everything. What did she do with all that?
I bet you she went to the traffic cone.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Over and over and over, till the traffic cone wasn't even there no more.
You know what? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like more traffic cone conjecture. I was gonna say she has this thing where like she's a lot more animated and has a lot more energy recently. So I think if she's not doing like the dirty one, then she might be doing Adderall. So that's what my suspicions would be. And Adderall's not cheap. That's a pharmaceutical meth, basically. That's way 10 times expensive. I think she's doing speed.
I maintain a home for me and my son. I have a new vehicle that I pay for, and I provide everything, and we have a good life. We don't have,
huge house. Is your house as big as Michelle's? No disrespect, it probably isn't, right?
No, I had a 1,200-foot square house, the one I sold in September. Anybody can Google it. It's 516 Cedar Crest Street, Frontenac, Kansas. Google it. It just sold on Zillow. That was my home. It was not a double wide trailer. There it is. Well, I don't have a reason not to put my stuff out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Michelle she doesn't even appreciate the shit she has. She's worried about what you do.
And she didn't work and pay for it. I paid for my home. Exactly. I paid for both of my brand new vehicles. I'm raising my child. Look, I'm 50 years old. I have a grandchild older than my son.
Wow.
I've got grown kids. And I have a 10-year-old that is autistic who does not get disability. I've never applied for disability for him. And I do it. And I do it all by myself. I'm not a single parent. I'm a solo parent. There's a big difference. Big difference. My husband didn't leave me. Michelle, you never kept a man. Never. How many divorces have you had?
How many? She's had like 4, right?
I don't know. I mean, who knows the truth?
I think it's 4.
Nobody's ever paid for shit for me. Nobody's ever bought me anything. I guess her mom bought her a home. I don't think Michelle's ever paid a bill in her life. There are many of us not giving our kids away and not selling our cuckoo. My nails are done. Yep, my nails are done. That is the one thing I do for myself. But for the longest, I didn't do that. For the longest, I couldn't get out of the bed. I did the bare minimum, just getting my son to school and feeding him every night and being the best mother I could because of grief. Michelle's never had to experience that. She's never had to experience full-time caregiving of kids. She's always had that. I have grown kids, and they're 1,500 miles from me in each direction. It is me and my son alone with no family. And I do it every day. Michelle, you can't say that. You live off of a man.
Well, let's bring it. I'll let you get a closing thought because I'm
ready to get off here. I'm ready for bed.
It was good to have. Hey, I'm glad to have you up here and get to talk to you. You seem like a nice woman, and I commend you for being as strong as you are throughout all the trials and tribulations of life. You seem like a well put together, strong woman, and don't let Michelle make you try to feel any type of way about anything that you know is a lie. Don't let her opinions and statements bother you.
I won't. Michelle doesn't bother me whatsoever. But I want to commend you, Steve, because here lately you've really stood up to Michelle and you've just let the bullshit go to the side. And I really appreciate that about you. I really do.
Call back in some.
I will. All right. You have a good night.
Hey, I'll talk to you next time. Good night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Well, true crime latest. bit to digest. That was a pretty now watch Michelle's gonna try to come up here. I'm not gonna let Michelle come up now. I'm gonna let that be the end of that situation, that conversation, that moment. That lady was pretty interesting. I mean, she didn't get flustered. She didn't run away. Like, you know, she's the one that came up and wanted to talk to Michelle. And she wasn't like venomous. She was.